Hey everybody, Dr. Red here, and we are back with some more XCOM 2. So we did a quick cut last time, shortly after a cutscene I believe it was. We were just getting a little bit pressed for time, and don't really want to deal with overly large uploads. So that being said, let's see what we can get started on. We can do the encrypted codex data. See, we should have some stuff coming down the wagon pretty quickly, but I guess we'll deal with that once that comes to term.
We've locked in the coordinates Shen and Tigan pulled from the Codex, Commander.
It's way down in Australia.
Assistance cell before we can move to investigate the
That
site.
being said, just so we can do that whenever we so choose,
We're ready to move when you are.
may as well just stick a radio relay down mutually.
Based on the latest information.
Wish the transition was a little bit quicker, but at least it beats just scanning for intel at the base. Looks like she's learned stasis, which is pretty good for us. Now what would we want her taking? I like this because I'm bad. With that being said, this pretty much is an oh fuck shit thing. If she does go down, she'll just, as it says, go into stasis for one turn, yada yada yada. Just immune for the enemy's next turn. That being said, let us get back to work over here. Can you putting in this radio relay? And we got a mission. Looks pretty simple. 9 enemies, but they are an Archon, Elite Trooper, Sectopod, Lancer, Heavy Mech. Sectopod's gonna be the big one, of course, but we'll make do. We've been doing pretty great so far. Rescue the VIP, a scientist, definitely not something we need, and some intel. May as well go for it.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
Considering I don't think this mission could be hard, if we have any low-ranking units, it might not be a bad idea to bring them along. Let's see who we have running. We have Major, Magus, Colonel, Lieutenant Wing. So let's see who do we have to work with right now? I think we might have another heavy. Yeah, we have Suicide Stone Aziz Mark. Okay, so he's just a plain old squatty, pretty much definitely the opposite of creme de la creme, but we can make him work, right? That being said, we are going to want to equip him with as much useful items as we can, as he's going to need it. And while we did get the Shredstorm Cannon, we also got a Blaster Bomb. I don't know which I want to try right now, so I think we might just go with the Shredstorm Cannon, because it is pretty cool sounding. Other than that, we have a fairly diverse group. Specialist IOB, our Double Ranger, we do want to get Lost Wing up, of course. That being said, let's get this show on the road. As usual, while we are doing this transition into the actual level itself, I'd like to give everyone a quick thank you. And Comet did bring up some, like I believe I said last episode, it did bring up an idea of more content to the channel. That being said, I've been considering Darkest Dungeon, but just curious what you guys would be more interested in, because other than that, there's nothing that's really been tickling my fancy, for lack of a better term. I've been playing Fire Emblem on 3DS, that game's pretty great, kind of invested in that, that's been eating at my free time, which is why it is going to be binging a backlog for my weekend, just so I can play that and hang out with friends, but as per usual, this is what you get for putting things off to the last minute. In this case, with this mission, Operation Hellish Scepter. With that being said, we do have a rescue of VIP. Doesn't look like we start with him, so we're going to have to find him, save him, bring him to the extraction, kick a little bass on the way, and then we were good to go home. With most extractions, I'm assuming this one as well, it's not changing the game. We are going to be on a timer, so probably 9 turns?
We have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
So it looks like he's in a cell, and then we have to get to the building next to that, and go from there. 12 turns, much more than I thought. That being said, I'm feeling pretty ballsy. I think we just go for the yellow map right away. And nothing at all, huh? Well, that's fine, because if we're not popping anything, this might be a really good high ground advantage. Ooh, there they are. We just didn't see them from the angle. Really shows how much one tile it can reveal and totally screw you in certain parts of the game. But that is neither here nor there right now, since we have this lovely piece of high ground that we will be taking advantage of.
Getting it done.
And Kelly can just ride up the rear a little bit. Enemy's turn. I hear the sectopod. It feels like it's coming from around here-ish, potentially? Let's see if DuPont can find anything from this spot. Still not seeing him, but I feel like he's right around the corner to us. It's bothering me a little bit.
Got it covered.
Position confirmed. Okay. Position confirmed.
Everyone's just going to be lining up nice and pretty down this little row here.
Affirmative. Covering.
Overwatch isn't going to be popping right now.
Overwatch.
Just eat through that turn. With that being said, I feel like we can make something happen here. And conveniently, we do have a not so hot Grenadier who may as well open her up for us. But I don't want to clean up a big mess. So with that being said, if it's a lovely kill zone, we can go. We have a slew of psionic abilities. I did not realize we were at that point yet. That is really making me want. I'm gonna do this. This is much cooler. With that being said, we'll just kind of go. Maybe not an Overwatch. I might want to go for the hack.
Overwatch.
See how well this goes for us.
Scanning.
Save Kelly because she's not going to be popping her concealment. Should have done that for our other ranger too, but let's get this Void Rift trucking.
The rift opens.
See just her charging up her fireball. 5, 4, and 4, and let's see what we do with insanity on these guys, if anything. Animation does go on for a while, but something is happening here. So we got a disorient off and another 4 damage and a rupture. Now what does she do it? Something happened? There. Now we got our kill zone going in. That's 1.
How many is that now?
Second shot's going off. I don't think he's dead. I don't even know if that was a hit. It was a hit. He's burning. It does look like David missed, but actually that's pretty not so great, but you know.
Missed the target.
Ah, screw it. Wait, do we have anyone else other than these two? We have our Implacable. This shot here. This would be his first action, so he can do the hack and then take a shot.
Accessing system.
It's weird. It's like I'm learning. It's crazy, right? So let's see if we can get anything cool with this here. Ooh, that'd be really good if we can get it. We good! Awesome. Cool, so everyone's gonna be critting like a goddamn champ next turn, hopefully. Assuming we actually need it, but...
I'm in.
Oh, I guess that means... Yeah, he has a 33% crit chance there. That's good. And there it is, paying out for us. We didn't really need it, of course, but that's definitely good. Good, good, good. And with Kelly still in cover here, we can advance her Hopefully not quite popping the sectopod or getting inside of it, but
Looks like hostiles over here.
more or less right where we figured it would be. That's really good for us. Yeah, you're not moving any closer to that, friend.
Let's do this.
I really don't like that you can't stop the implacable effect from going off. Some cover.
Position.
Not much more than that, to be honest, but it's cover. So let us see what we have to work with here. I was hoping they would do some bullshit diagonal thing, but with that being said, looks like we can get a double hit off with null lance. That's pretty good. That might actually get us one of the kills. And I'm hoping it's not hitting Kelly. I feel like it would have told me. Awesome, one of them died. Perfect. This is going really well for us. I'm surprised. Things normally don't go too well for me. I don't think that would be worth our time. Being said, may as well get our sniper into a place where it could be useful in the near future. Not a lot of sight that I'm wanting here. Can we get a haywire off? Perfect.
Let's get it.
Let's just stun this guy out for the turn. Our hack score is getting up there. We might be actually able to hack these in the next mission or two. Our tech score is better, but I am definitely taking 72. Ooh, even then we didn't quite roll high enough. That's yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think we have our Grenadier, which the EMP grenade, if I'm not mistaken, does stun them. So that is definitely what we're going to be doing for alternative here. So we're going to sneak them on up here. Launch the wonderful EMP here.
Heads down.
Look at him in his, like, neon red Canadian symbol there. 10 damage is kind of honking. We might actually just be able to flat out kill it with Kelly here, assuming it doesn't get shut down. Awesome. That was exactly what we were wanting, but with that being said, do we want to do here? We can go for the slash on the sectopod, but that seems awfully wasteful for me. So I'm just going to say we just start advancing. Go for funsies and slash the Lancer, but that's not going to get the kill, regrettably.
Heading there now.
Don't think that'll blow our cover, and it does give us a shot on the Lancer here with a 113% chance to crit. I'd be stupid not to take this. That is one dead-ass Lancer.
Hostile neutralized.
Awesome possum. May as well advance slightly. And it looks like we can start being a little bit more aggressive here with Jane Kelly. Start heading her towards the VIP we have to pick up. This is going really well for us, truth be told.
Menace 1-5, be advised. Hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position.
Winner here has a really good crit chance. I think it's worth taking the shot. If we can get him to kill, all the better.
You see that? I don't feel compromised.
Okay, so our first little bit of damage on the pont was taken there, which is less than ideal. But, you know, if that's all the damage we're going to take on this mission, I can't complain.
I've got the loot.
With that being said, we still have Kelly here, who we are going to put back in concealment. See if there's an actual entryway in here. Not really feeling like just busting on in through the window, but actually that might be fine. I guess in truth it really depends on where he's standing. Are we gonna try it? Yeah, I think we might.
Heading out.
I think we might do just that. Damn.
On the move.
We don't have anyone in range. I don't know. Could just take an extra turn. I feel like we're fine on turns. I am rushing way too much, overthinking this. Let's just go for the hack on the door. Maybe get a hack skill up on Butler. Let's just get Jonas down here with everyone else. Overwatch on Kelly. Let's not think too hard. I'd like to say that's gotten us killed before, but normally it's underthinking it, if anything. Let's just see, we got Turbo here. Let's see if we can have someone just bust open the door for him so he doesn't get slowed down too much. You know, if we wanted to be really cheeky about it, we can get Turbo here at the door itself.
Stepping off.
Use Dusk. Inspire Turbo. Because you know this is the time you need inspiration, when you really want to get through that door and do something. As you can see, the camera is perfect as usual, never broken. Woo! Happy. Maybe not as happy as I would like to be, but let's see what we can get done with other people here. Should be told, probably not too much. You get lost in on the second level. Apparently we have a shot on this heavy mech, but let's move Kelly on up here. Get her in on this other side of this door here. Cool as that would be, I don't want to risk anything there. Too crazy. Less than ideal, but I'm going to take the shot on the heavy mech there. Get some damage off on him, it's better than nothing. Apparently he was overwatching, so I'm glad we didn't do anything too aggressive there.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Truth be told, don't know what he'll be able to do from here, but may as well overwatch. And with him, no awesome shots, to be honest. Enough to tickle it. I think the mech will go down in a pistol shot. Maybe not quite. Mech is advancing. See how Dupont handles this. Nicely dodging the bullets there. Perfect. Thank you so much. Lancer gonna lance. And hopefully pop an Overwatch and die. And what can we expect from this squad? Ooh, that's really bad. That is really bad. Truth be told. I'm glad he didn't do something more aggressive there, to be honest. That being said, I need this guy dealt with. Mission just went from no worries to a little bit disconcerting. That being said, I'm pretty sure we're still totally fine.
Let's move already.
Yeah, I spaced out on that Overwatch. Let's not fall apart here. We're gonna be fine. There will be some injuries we have to work around, but everyone's gonna be okay. Another lovely crit on him.
How many is that now?
No, stasis. Fair enough. Yeah, this seems fine to me. Blow up his grenade, hopefully take him out with it. Ah, really?
Heading to that location.
You know what? I don't trust him. You haven't earned my trust yet, Jonas. You can throw a grenade and just solve this problem for me. That makes me a little bit more happy. Good enough. That being said, Turbo can just run on in here. Should have a hack on the door.
Infiltrating access point.
Very, very, very unnecessary, but doing this largely because these generally have a good chance of giving you the hack bonus. Or not, I lied, but a large cache of intel for 100% chance. I don't think I could turn that down. So that'll have to do for us then.
We got access.
Dupont's gonna use his little ability here to move on up. And Kelly here is just gonna swing on in here. Still concealed, I might add. And just open the door we just unlocked. Okay, apparently we're revealed now.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
With the VIP in check, we're just gonna rotate him into a safer position. Same thing with Kelly here, and I believe that'll be the end of our turn.
Multiple hostiles advancing on our position.
That's a shame. We're gonna have to deal with that, but
Menace 1-5, we're
we should
picking up an
totally be
enemy
fine. If
transport
that's all we have to
inbound
do with
on
as
your
far as
current
enemies are
position.
concerned, it'll be a-okay. On that note, we do
Throw on the hook.
have this lovely grapple hook here. I'd love to use kill zone here. It's what I really, 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 really want to do. But I need to reload. Or just pop long watch and deal with that later. Looks like they have a good way up over here.
Let's move already.
Let's just stomp on up with Butler. Once he gets up there, we will toss a heal on him, just to keep him safe. No, not aid protocol, gremlin heal on himself. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with the long gremlin travel time when it just has to give us a little squirt right there. Let's see, looks like it's these units who are dealing with the weird pathing.
Got it.
That being said, if it's gonna be like that, we're just gonna
No need to ask twice.
prep people for a future move. And no, we really do not want the VIP getting lit on fire. No way whatsoever is that happening.
Roger that.
With that being said, it's we are gonna do the thing where we just deal with whatever this pod is, big or small. Shield bearer, officer, standing at the troop.
Advent forces sighted.
I'm so concerned. More concerned now that they're dipping in the building. We got a lovely shot there. Thank you so much. The pond. I remember when you were garbage. The good old days, some would say.
Getting a little toasty here.
Me, personally, I wouldn't go that far at all, but...
Fine, it hurts! It hurts!
He's getting a little bit crispy, but you know what? He's okay. Just gonna pepper him in the back and light him on fire too. Just make him know what I'm going through. That being said, we do have Wiener here, who in a single move can pretty much just drop down there. The goddamn champ. Which puts him in a really good shot on this officer. Like, a really good shot. Like it's dead now. That good.
You can't handle me. I'm running low on ammo.
And we do have our girl Dust here.
On it.
And when in doubt, we'll just soul fire him.
Your body grows weak.
We got the psionic juices, may as well get them flowing. Perfect.
Hostile terminated.
Oh yeah, we gotta get a suicide watch over here, out of the way. In Kariko, you'll be able to extract next turn, so we may as well just start getting people in position here.
Let's do this.
Truth be told.
Running.
We're either a turn or 2 turn away from extracting, so I'm really not concerned. Pawn is burning, we should just get him out.
Menace 1-5, hostile interceptors are on high-speed approach. Your window for extraction is closing.
Yeah, it'll be a 2 turn to get
Location
everyone out.
confirmed.
Tired of waiting around.
Now we can extract him, get Kelly,
Solid copy.
Turbo. Yes, Matt can actually make it out.
Go, go, go! Will do.
See who can actually evac.
I'm out of here. I'm going. VIP secure and in position for evac.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
Enough. And with a couple turns to spare, I guess. Didn't go quite perfectly. We did have that one really bad crit, but that is not a big deal. And everyone is good to go. That's perfect for us, really. Got another scientist, not necessarily
Mission accomplished.
important, truth be told, but all 12 millions down, no casualties. I imagine David there will get a level up, more damage per turn, no missed shots. That's good to see, of course. And we're actually spreading the love a little bit, even though most under fire Turbo Butler was just from that one damn sword swing, but got unlucky, it crit, can't really do anything about that. But now DuPont carrying the day today. Even I'm not used to that. Snipers normally are pretty reliable later in the game, but not hitting as hard as he did today. So good on him. But you know what? Lost. He tried. He put the effort. He shot a lot. He did some work, but couldn't quite compete. Oh boy, it's almost at the point where I know this end loading screen is going to be pretty damn long. Kind of wish I would just do the thank yous here, so I'm just going to repeat myself. Thanks again. Definitely appreciate the views I have been getting. I hope y'all aren't getting too sick of XCOM. I feel like we're pretty much going to be making a haul to finish the main story pretty soon. There's a few little side things I would like, such as getting all the bonuses in each continent, but that is really, really not a big deal. Oh yeah, of course, killing another one of the gatekeepers to get us more or upgraded side guns, whatever we're calling those. But that'll be something we might get along to on the next mission, of course. Finally finished our loading screen. Sky Range is landing on, and we're gonna have some injuries, lightly, gravely wounded on Turbo. That's fair.
Hello, Commander.
Scientist, intel, etc., etc. That being said, let's finish whatever the hell we were doing, right? Alien wreckage, don't need. I know it sounds bad, but we really don't.
Setting course for Sector 4, Chile.
Finish building this relay, and then we can start heading to Australia, I think. Hacking.
Signals coming through clear.
Ah, didn't realize that's what we needed to finish it. Cool. Let's make some contact here. It's only 30 intel. We're kind of
For the Australian sector.
rolling in it, really. On that note, we are getting close to our contact limit. We might want to be getting a second one of those built up, which I should definitely do, especially if we're going to have the ticking clock going for us. Because we do have a lot of empty rooms.
Resistance communications facility construction
There we are.
initiated.
Pop anyone in there, probably can make a workaround, but really there's no rush. It looks like our psionic unit's almost at the quote-unquote max
Attempting
level.
to
Magus, I
establish
believe.
local regional contact.
Or we can continue training. I'm not sure if it ever stopped. I didn't get PSYOPs till super late last time, and let's go with Fortress. Let's keep her trucking.
Central, Commander, excellent. My analysis of the fragmented codex data is almost complete. The information I've uncovered so far outweighs the loss of the Shadow Chamber, as you'll see.
Is that an elder? Haven't seen one in at least a decade.
Yes, and I believe I now understand why. The Elders appear to be afflicted with an aggressive form of tissue degeneration, rapid muscular atrophy, to a degree I had not even thought possible.
So they're dying. Sounds like our job just got a whole lot easier.
As with most things involving this adversary, it's never quite that simple. The Elders have been aggressively searching for a cure to their condition for centuries. Each time they encountered a new species, they procured what genetic information and material they required and moved on to the next world. Until now. I believe they found something in us. Something important enough to cause them to take root.
A cure?
Not that I can determine. Several key files were previously deleted as part of something called the Avatar Directive.
Avatar. We need those files.
Were I to gain access to a fully functioning codex, I might be able to recover them.
Or blow the entire ship to hell this time around.
I didn't say I needed the creature here, Bradford. I am confident I could access the unit remotely, provided your soldiers can get close enough to it in the field without destroying it first.
That we can arrange, Doctor.
New objective added.
Awesome. So just like we did with Advent Officer, we're going to have the Skulljacket Codex. A little bit intimidating, but you know,
Progress, Commander.
we'll manage.
I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings.
See, as far as the
Hello,
research
Commander.
is concerned, do we have anything I care about? No. Yeah, leave anyways.
I am intrigued by the idea that despite the Codex's best efforts...
Yes, I know it's not ideal, but gotta get something going. And Guerrilla Ops, perfect timing. Let's see, we have to... Ooh, it would be cool if we got to do a UFO defense, so I might skip that one. There we go, we can probably target the Viper round, so we might be doing Operation Drunken Father on next episode. Again, thanks everyone for watching, I always appreciate it, and of course I appreciate even more so constructive feedback. Of course, positivity is always great, but any improvements, just let me know, and any requests, just toss them in the comments. If I have them, I'll consider it. If there's a demand for it. If I don't, if it's within my budget, I can definitely think about picking it up. But again, I'm Dr. Ed, and thanks for watching. See you next time.